What's up guys, and welcome back to my FIFA 16 Olympique Marseille career mode. This is episode number 13, and of course in this episode we're going to jump straight back into some transfer action. If you missed the last episode, we of course lost Gabriel for 18.5 million euros and signed Rafinha for 8.7. I actually also lost Ocampos as part of that deal. It was a swap plus 8.7 million. To be honest, I'm not sure what your guys' responses are yet, just because I'm uploading the video right now as I'm recording this, so not exactly sure what you guys think. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of abuse for selling Gabriel, but to be honest, I have another player in mind that we could sign for a lot cheaper that's already as high rated as Gabriel, and that is actually Diafra Sakho. He's in my shortlist right now. He's 75 rated. Gabriel's actually 76, so I lied. He's a little bit less, but worth 5.5 million euros. I'm actually going to try to get him for a little bit cheaper as well. He looks like a pretty good player, has a decent potential as well, 79 I believe it is, and we could obviously outgrow that with the training system, so I think that's a much better signing as a replacement just because he's a little bit more realistic and can do the job just fine as a backup to Batshuayi. But other than that, we also went back in for Santiago Arias. His contract offer was declined at the end of last episode, and of course if you guys did see the messages at the end of last episode, Benjamin Mendy was put on the transfer list because he didn't get his contract problem resolved. So I went ahead and offered him a new contract. He wanted 80k and I offered him 70k, so we'll see what happens in that regard. But without any further ado guys, we're going to jump straight into a game to start off this episode. It's against Lille, who do sit 7th in the league, not too far behind us to be fair to them. We are now out of the top 3 spots which we want to be in, so we need to win this game. If we do, we'll be up to 2nd in the league, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it, and of course take a look at both sides. So our team for this game features a few changes. We had some fitness issues, so players such as Batshuayi, Cabela, Bernard won't be playing in this game, but Rafinha makes his debut at center attacking mid. I dropped him a little bit lower than the other two, so we'll see what he can do for us there. But as for Lille, they obviously have a very good side featuring very good players, Buffal being one of them, playing at right wing right now in this game. He usually plays at center attacking mid in other FIFA games, other career modes, but Barry at left back is one of my favorite left backs in the game and Ultimate Team actually, so I'm kind of a little bit worried about this team, but at the same time, I think we should be able to handle him. We're playing in the snow, which is a little bit frustrating, but I think we can do it, guys. Let's go ahead and try to get the win. That's a good ball. Sofiane Buffal already going to make us pay. Sweats it across. Oh my god. He put that wide. Oh my god. Batex through. Tries to take a shot from range. He probably should have cut in a bit more. Guirassi gets in the box. Crosses it over to Sofiane Buffal. Header goes wide. Rafinha playing it in. Here's Nkudu. Oh, he tried to feed through Rafinha. I thought that was going to be a debut goal. Alrighty, Mavuba. Calm down. Oh, Rafinha. He's finding Alessandrini. Cuts back. Finds Lassana Diarra. Takes a shot from range. Wow. He just turned and shot, and it went in. Like, I'm kind of surprised that one went in. Usually shots from those kind of angles don't go in. But it did. Lassana Diarra has been scoring a lot of goals for us lately, and he scores another one right here. Alessandrini probably could have shot there. Passes back to Lassana Diarra with his left foot, curls it into the bottom left-hand corner. It's 1-0. Finds Fred into Alessandrini. Cuts in. Alessandrini. Wow, nice save in Yima. And there we have it. 1-0 is the final score. A very boring game. Not many chances for either side, but I'll definitely take the win. Here's the match stats as well. It was a pretty even game. 5 shots for them, 3 shots for us, 3 shots on target for them, 2 shots on target for us, but we come out victors in this game and push up to 2nd place in the league. So it is now transfer deadline day, and we get our first signing of the day in Santiago Arias. We lose £2 million plus our right back Bryce JJ, but as I said in previous episodes, Santiago Arias is a better player in my opinion right now, and will be in the future considering he has a higher potential. So I'll definitely take him into the club as I do like him in this game. Diafra Sakho are not interested in Abu Diaby. Yes, I included him in the deal because we currently have Mario Lamina out on loan. So when he comes back next season, we won't necessarily need Diaby, but I understand why they didn't want him. He's injured all the time. Anyone else we can offer over? Maybe Pele or Rolando? I don't know. I think we're going to go straight up cash just because we can, and we might as well. So we'll go up to maybe 4. He's worth 5, so let's go up to 4.5. Try to get the deal wrapped up as quickly as we can, and hopefully he'll join the club. So 2 hours later, we get a transfer offer accepted for Diafra Sakho. I had to up it a little bit to 5.425 million. Yes, that's a weird number, but I read a comment one time saying if you put 2.5 at the end of it, they'll accept it more often than not. So alright, went ahead with it and it actually worked. So 50k will be his wage as that's what he wants. 3 years, he'll, I don't know, I don't want to give him a squad role, and he'll probably want one, so we'll go up to 20%. We still have plenty of hours left, so if he wants the squad role, we'll be able to give it to him in time. He declines our contract offer as he wants to stay in England. He loves living there. In other words, he wants some more money. He used to live in France. He played for Metz back when they were in the 2nd division, so I don't really understand why he wouldn't want to come back here. He did well here, so I don't know, maybe we'll go up to 60k, 3 years, 20%, not going to offer him a squad role again. Yes, we'll just adjust the budget, and hopefully he accepts it this time, but we do have a transfer offer also for Yoann Pele, our backup goalkeeper. To be honest, I'd love to sell him, but we don't exactly have a backup, and we don't have time to sign a backup, so, I don't know. Actually, I think I'll go look for some backups. 2 million's a lot to work with. We have enough in the wage budget and enough in the transfer budget to sign a new one, so I'll go ahead and look for one. I'm gonna accept this offer. So I just realized we don't even need to worry about signing a new goalkeeper, as Bryce Samba was out on loan, so I just recalled him. He's a decent young goalkeeper, so he'll do the job just fine as a backup. He probably won't play in any games, so it doesn't really matter. Yoann Pele's gone. We get 1.7 million euros added to our budget, and Diafra Sakho contract offer declined. Once again, he loves living there. This time, I think I'm going to give him an actual squad role. We offered him 60k last time and he didn't accept it, so I'll offer up to 65. We'll see what he says back, and hopefully it's accepted. And this time around, he accepts the offer, so we'll go ahead and send him to the club. We have 3.4 million left over. I think we're just gonna save that, to be honest. We don't really need to use it. Maybe I'll try to sign one more player on a free signing. I'll go look into that right now. So the player I decided to sign on a pre-contract is Havard Nordveit. I'm not sure if I said that right, but it sounds right. 76 rated CDM, can also play center back and right back, which is the reason I decided to go for him on a pre-contract, because there were several other options. I mean, I could have gone with Bangura, who was on my, of course, vote that we had, but I don't think we need a right mid or a winger as much as we need a center back at the moment, and considering how versatile he is, he was kind of my option to go for. I was also debating Flavio Ferreira, but again, the versatility came into effect, and that's why I chose Nordveit. So he'll join the club next season alongside Feghouli, and we're gonna have a very, very good side. And that's all for this window. It's done and dusted. We brought in 2 players permanently, actually 3 players permanently. What am I talking about? We brought in, of course, Diafra Sakho, 75 rated, has potential of 79, but we can of course outgrow that. Great strength, great all-around physical attributes other than aggression, which you don't necessarily need as a striker. Only 66 stamina is a bit, disappointing, but he'll do the job just fine. He'll probably be a super sub if anything. Also, his skill attributes, 71 shot power, 71 dribbling, 79 finishing, which is very, very good. He's also a great header of the ball with 77 accuracy. Player information, you can see his stats right here. 6 foot tall, 174 pounds. He'll do the job just fine. And honestly, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of hate for selling Gabriel, but Sakho, perfect replacement, and he was pretty cheap as well, so I'm really happy with that signing. And then of course we did bring in a new right back. We brought in Santiago Arias. We swapped JJJ with PSV, so we brought in Arias in return, who, as I said, will be a better player in the future. 88 stamina. He's going to be a workhorse. He's never going to get tired, or hardly ever anyway. Great speed, great acceleration, also has some good dribbling, so he can get forward a lot. 76 crossing, and I think he'll get the job done just fine. 3-star weak foot as well, so he can play on either foot pretty much. So very happy with those signings. We of course lost players like Ocampos, we lost Bunassar, we lost Pele, but I think we'll be fine, guys. I think we'll be fine indeed. And we brought in Nordveit as well, of course, for next season on a pre-contract, so he'll be able to play this spot if we need him to, or center back, which he'll probably be our starting center back come next season. Considering he's higher rated than Rakik. And then of course we're also bringing in Feghouli to play on the wing. So I'm very happy with those signings, guys. Let me know what you think of them down in the comment section below. But we're going to go ahead and jump straight into our next game, which is against Montpellier. I'm going to see where they are in the league, and then we'll find out if I'm simulating or actually playing it. So they sit 16th in the league, so we're going to go ahead and simulate this game against Montpellier. Hopefully we can come out with the win. But I also wanted to mention, guys, our only weakness in the team come next season is going to be left back. We only have Chegli as a backup right now, so if Mendy gets injured, we're kind of screwed. And Kulu, another red card, really, and we only draw the game. That's very disappointing. But as I was saying, we only have one left back, and if he gets injured, we're kind of screwed. So we're going to have to go ahead and try to sign someone a bit better next season, a backup. I have a few options already lined up. Digne, Rafa, Moreira was on there. I'm not sure if he actually ended up leaving and going to a different club, but those 3 are on my radar right now. We're going to go ahead and jump straight into this game, though. Not this game, this training session. I'm so used to saying that. And see what we can get back. What can we get back? Anything good? An A. That's nice. Andrade, he is so close to that 78 rating. Speaking of Mendy, he declined our contract offer we sent him, so we're going to have to offer him a new one in a few weeks when he wants to discuss terms with us again. We're just going to have to offer him exactly what he wants. I'm not sure we have enough money to do so. Nkulu's out for the next game, which is against PSG, so thanks for that, Nkulu. Wanted to have you for that game, but now we can't. And I actually want to see, do we actually have enough? No, we don't have enough to offer Mendy a new contract, so we're going to have to wait till the summer. He might get a little bit angry, though, and try to leave the club, so I'm not really sure how that's going to turn out, but we'll definitely find out. But we now have this game against PSG. They currently sit, 9 points ahead of us in the league. We're down in 4th right now. We could really use a win to bump us up the table. It's going to be very tight to see if we can make Champions League this season, but I'm going to advance forward to this game against PSG, jump straight into it, and of course, take a look at both sides. So for whatever reason, the introduction didn't show the team squad, so here's my team right here. That's pretty much my normal starting 11, apart from Abou Diaby playing center back. Yes, I'm playing him at center back, even though it's not in his listed positions. He's 6'4", he's pretty strong, so I think he can get the job done there, and he's higher rated than the other center backs we had available there. Of course, Nkulu got red card, so Diaby's filling in for him there. Arias making his debut, of course, and then for PSG, Cavani and Carrillo on the front two with Traore, who's a youngster on the left wing, Verratti and Di Maria in midfield alongside Matuidi, Kurzawa, Van der Wiel, David Luiz, Thiago Silva, and Kevin Trapp. Decent side, but where's Ibra and Lavezzi? Okay, Fred. He's gonna cut in. Tries to play it through to Mendy, takes a shot, beautiful save, Kevin Trapp. Matuidi playing through Cavani, lots of space. Rakik, the one not helping out. Did you see him jog back? Like, what is he doing? He's our actual center back in defense. Diaby isn't. Here's a look at the replay. Yeah, Matuidi playing through a wide open Cavani. Diaby wasn't there either, to be fair, but Rakik was just jogging. Come on, Rafinha. Come on, Rafinha. Shoot that one right to Kevin Trapp. Diarra finding Bernard. Tries the skill. Alright, Rafinha. Again, on the ball. Spins inside. Rafinha, why'd you take that with your left, man? If you placed that with your right, it would have went bottom right corner, man. Come on. Okay, Asana. Fred wants it. Play it to Diarra. Alright. Batshuayi cutting in. Batshuayi, that's a penalty, ref. Thank you. God, I don't know why he even tried to slide from that angle. Our best penalty taker is Remy Cabella, so he's going to take it for us. Can he beat Kevin Trapp? Yes, he can. We equalize in the 38th minute. Let's go. Lay it back. Fred, have a pop. Whew, just wide. Holy shit, Lucas. Like, honestly, if you would have scored that, I just would have ended the game. Mendy feeding through Rafinha. This time he takes it with his right, and now I understand why he didn't before. It goes wide. This one, Arias. Rafinha cutting it back to Diafrasako, right off the defender. Damn it. Holy fuck, Ibra. Came on as a sub and almost made us pay. And there we have it. 1-1 is the final score in this game. Honestly, feel like I could have got more out of that one. Seriously. The match stats prove it as well. We played a lot better than them, at least shots-wise and shots on target-wise. Rafinha should have finished at least one of those 3 chances that he had, but he didn't. Unfortunately for us, 1-1 the final score, though, so I don't know whether to be upset with that. I mean, we do need wins to keep progressing ourselves in the league table, but it was against PSG, who are going to run away with the league this season, so I'm not too upset at the end of the day that we, didn't lose. That's awesome. We didn't lose against the top team in the league, so I'll definitely take that. But other than that, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy, 50 likes is the goal for the episode. And other than that, guys, I've been TRayALLDay or Tyler, and I'll catch you guys next time. Tony Montana.